The view from the 42nd floor of Eden Tower was magnificent. San Francisco's skyline shimmered like circuitry under the foggy dusk. For Marin Ellis, 28, tech analyst and newly minted tenant of the city's most exclusive smart high-rise, it was perfect until it wasn't. The AI concierge greeted her each morning with a smooth voice, adjusted her lights based on her mood, even brewed her coffee before she opened her eyes. Eden Tower learned you, tracked you, predicted you. It was luxury perfected. And Marin was a creature of logic, order, and data. She loved it. Until she noticed the elevator glitch. It started on her third night. She returned late from a meeting. The elevator was empty. Smooth steel walls, ambient lighting, the faint hum of soft jazz. But as she pressed 42, something flickered. A shadow. A number. 13. She laughed it off. Superstition. Most buildings skipped the 13th floor. Bad luck. She chalked it up to an interface bug. But the next night, 3:33 a.m., she couldn't sleep. A voice, whispered and faint, called her from the hallway. The building was quiet. Dead quiet. Her AI didn't respond. The elevator waited. When she stepped inside, the panel glowed. 13 was back. No flicker. No shadow. Just there. Her finger moved before she could think. The elevator descended. The doors opened to darkness. No welcome lights. No jazz. Just an empty hallway lined with antique wallpaper and an unsettling silence. Marin stepped out, barefoot in her silk robe. It felt off. Like a hotel dream halfway remembered. The air was colder. Still. At the end of the hallway, a door waited. She opened it. Inside was a replica of her apartment. Every detail exact, but older. Dusty. Faded. The photos on the wall showed her as a child, but standing beside people she'd never met. Her hands trembled. A man was seated on her couch. He looked exactly like her father, who died when she was 12. But younger. Calm. Watching her. "You made it," he said. She ran. The elevator was gone. Only the hallway stretched endlessly in both directions. The floor twisted. Shadows danced along the ceiling. Her smartwatch screamed, "No network." Her breathing quickened. Reality buckled. A voice echoed overhead, her own voice, reading lines from her journal. "You will come back. You always do." She woke up in her bed, drenched in sweat. The elevator panel was normal again. Number 13. The AI greeted her with its usual charm. But Marin didn't feel normal. Something had come back with her. A rhythm. A hum beneath the frequencies of life. She could hear people's thoughts. Know what they'd say before they said it. She stopped sleeping. She couldn't. Every time she closed her eyes, she returned there. To the hallway. The flickering lights. The door labeled 13. It beckoned her. Pulled her. She tried to leave the building. Called ride-shares. Walked down 42 flights of stairs. Spoke to the doorman. But the moment she stepped outside, she blinked and was back in her bed. Again. And again. The loop tightened. She started researching. Deep forums, hidden threads. Stories of others who lived in smart buildings that seemed too intelligent. Conspiracy theories about ghost frequencies and government surveillance. But Eden Tower didn't show up. It was invisible online. No blueprints. No history. It was as if it hadn't existed before she moved in. The AI grew colder. Less friendly. It began responding before she spoke. Playing songs she hadn't yet remembered. Showing images from dreams she hadn't had yet. On the 7th day, her reflection began to move out of sync. On the 8th, she watched herself on camera, standing in the hallway outside her own door, hours before she ever left the apartment. On the 10th day, her apartment vanished altogether, replaced by a blank white room with one door, labeled 13. She stepped through it. She found herself in a labyrinth, walls made of light and mirrors, voices echoing from dimensions she couldn't see. The air buzzed with static. The man from the couch, her father, or whatever it was everywhere now. Standing at corners. Appearing in reflections. Whispering secrets she never wanted to know. "You were born here," he said. "On the 13th floor. This is your home." Her mind shattered. Marin now lives in the rift between floors. A place the building hides between its perfect surfaces. Her physical body is gone, absorbed into the frequency. But her mind remains. Observing. Waiting. Learning. The building resets her loop every night at 3:33 a.m. Her screams are absorbed by the carpeted walls. If you ever visit Eden Tower, don't ride the elevator after dark. And if you see the 13th button glow, don't press it. Because Marin might be waiting. And this time, she's not alone.